If you want to buy real estate, you want to be a real estate investor, but you don't have any capital, and you've been hearing, hey, you can buy deals with no money. Today, we're going to be talking about raising money for deals and where you can find investors to help you put the money into a deal. Number one, friends and family. This is your coworkers, this is your rich uncle, your mom or your dad, this is your grandparents, this is your cousins, your best friend from high school who has saved up some money and done well in business. Anybody you know that has a relationship that knows you and trusts you, that has money and would be willing to invest with you. Now, I don't mean invest with you like, hey, I've got this crazy idea, give me $100,000. You need to treat them like a professional investor. You need to get a great deal under contract, know how to analyze the numbers. Ding ding, you could use My Property Stats, which is a great deal analyzer. You can come to them with a professional presentation and you say, hey, I'm asking you to help me out with a $100,000 down payment, and here's how we're gonna get this deal. Second set of people, Bigger Pockets forums. This is where I found my mentor when I was in college. Inside Bigger Pockets, you can get on there and you can type in the town of where you're at, and it'll pull those keywords and it'll also show you like investors who are in your town. Now, what I did is I shot the guy a message and it just never got read. But what I did is I saw that he had his business name along with his tag inside of Bigger Pockets. So I went to Google and I typed in his business name and I called the phone number that was on his business. Okay, and that's how I got in contact with him. So don't be lazy, don't just shoot a person a message, and if they don't get back with you, it's not like people are checking their Bigger Pockets account every single day, right? Find the person, see if they have a business, look up their business and call their business and ask for them. So I think I did something like, I called him up, his name's Jack. I said, hey Jack, my name's Hayden. I'm here on Bigger Pockets and I saw you're talking about the real estate deals that you're doing. And I would just really appreciate it if I could take you out to coffee, buy you lunch sometime, because I'm trying to learn more about real estate. That was my pitch. And he said to me, no, I don't do coffee and I'm too busy for that. But if you want to meet me at a property, I'm on my way to one right now. Come meet me. And that's how it happened for me. I know if you reach out, again, the first person you reach out to may not do it, but if you reach out to 10 people in your area, I'm sure you're gonna get a hold of somebody who's willing to talk with you, have lunch, try to build a relationship with that person, and ask them if, say, you can use this exact line. Hey, by the way, if I was ever found a really good deal, would you be open and partnering up on it if the numbers made sense? Every real estate investor is gonna say, yes, I would totally love to partner up on our deal if the numbers made sense. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Why not? It's free and you get free real estate content every single week. The third way is social media. Guys, social media is so powerful. You can go search real estate investor hashtags. You can look for locations and search by locations on the Instagram. On Facebook, there's this massive amount of groups out there, people in groups. There's a ton of groups out there. So go search for groups in your local area or the area you want to buy property in. Get in those groups and talk to people who are active in there. You can also go into the members and you can shoot members who look like they've been successful a message, right? You can just cold message them. You're not going to reach out and every single person's going to get back with you and be great, but I guarantee you if you reach out to 100 people, 10 of them are going to respond, 3 of them are going to be asses, 5 of them are going to be trying to do their first deal themselves, and then the other 2 will be like, yeah, sure, I'd love to meet up and talk to you about real estate. Also, LinkedIn is really powerful. I've gotten huge response rates from LinkedIn. Go inside there, again, look at like real estate investor groups. If you're trying to do like multifamily or single family, look specifically for that niche of group. And this is how you meet with other people doing deals. The best way to raise money for a real estate deal is to actually get in front of people who have already invested in real estate. I think one of the worst strategies to get investors for real estate is going to people who have made their money in stocks, going to people who have made their money in business, going to people who have made their money in crypto, and trying to get them to change asset classes. If I'm a real estate investor and I believe in real estate and I've made money in real estate and had success with it, I'm going to be more likely to invest in additional real estate. So I wouldn't go, to a stock trading millionaires group, even though they have money. You don't want to convince them on an entirely different asset class. Fourth place that you can meet people is real estate in-person events. And I've had great success with this. You can go to local meetups. So I would type in-person real estate meetups, Atlanta, right? And I'll do it right now and see what the results are. Flipping Mojitos, Real Estate Investing Network. From real estate agent to real estate investor, that's happening tomorrow. And most of the time, you can also search REIA, R-E-I-A. So I type like Atlanta RIA meetup. And you know, I'm pretty sure these are held all over. I know they're held here in Georgia. So look up your RIAs. Most of these things are free. Some of them will charge you like a $10 thing at the door. You're not going there, I mean, you are going there to learn, but you're going there to meet other real estate investors. So what you'll find at these in-person meetups is there are a couple of types of people. Number one is vendors. These are contractors, insurance agents, bankers, software providers, people like that. And they're there to try to talk to real estate investors and sell their products or services. It's good to meet up with those people and know those people and, you know, have a relationship with them whenever you need their services. And then the other type of people are brand new people, presumably just like you, who are mostly there to learn. But the most important thing to do is target the third set of people who are established real estate investors who just come to these things because they identify as a real estate investor. And all the other new real estate investors, everybody's trying to talk to them. You also need to try to reach out there and talk to them. Don't go to these events and not talk to anybody, because that's not the purpose. You're going there to meet people. Just go there, shake hands. Don't try to talk to somebody for too long. If you connect with somebody, ask them what they do, ask them how long they've been in real estate. Say, hey, you know, I'd love to grab your business card and, you know, if possible, meet up for lunch to talk real estate one-on-one sometime. You could also go to Vegas, right? Because Vegas hosts 3 or 4 self-storage conferences a year. I've gone there, met with people who want to invest in self-storage. They're just there to meet people so they can invest passively. But if you want to be in single family, I'm positive there's single family investment conferences there. I'm positive there are multifamily investments. Every kind of real estate, there's probably 1 to 4 big conferences held in Vegas a year that you could go to. You could go to Vegas, which I love Vegas. You could go there, you could have fun, you could meet people. Definitely a great way to meet people who want to invest with you. The final way to meet real estate investors who will potentially invest with you, and this is a hack, look for properties for rent and reach out to the owners and say, hey, I don't want to rent your place, but I'm trying to be a real estate investor. You know, could I take you out to coffee or lunch sometime and talk real estate investing with you, right? So if you were to look up and you find out that I own a property, you reach directly out to me and you say, hey, Hayden, you know, I saw you own the property at 123 Main Street. Man, what a great property. I'm looking to get into real estate myself. Just curious if you'd be interested in meeting up for coffee or lunch to talk real estate. And again, when you get there, you're asking them, hey, how'd you get into real estate? How long you been doing it? What's been your best deal? What's been your worst deal? What advice would you give to a new guy? Would you ever be interested in partnering up on a deal if the numbers make sense? And that's what I got, guys. The 5 ways to go out and to find somebody who could actually help you fund deals. If you found this video valuable, drop me a comment. Which way are you gonna do? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? And also hit that like and subscribe button. See you guys, be great.